Let's go live. Good morning. I'm Claire Louise. Hey from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. It's pajama party again today. I'm just trying to watch myself put this. For some reason this phone isn't connecting to Wi-Fi. I only just made it this morning. I woke up 15 minutes ago. No, there's no Wi-Fi there. No Wi-Fi on that phone, so I can't watch myself. Hello, who have we got in? Maria, Katie, Andrea, Kelly, Melissa, Sharon, Timothy. How are you all? Oh, what a roller coaster. I haven't had time to listen to the energy update today yet. But yeah, it's getting a bit intense with me. Very emotional time last night. Did I pin that comment? Yes, I did. Hey, Suzanne. So I don't know if anyone else is going through it, but it looks like I'm going to have a similar day with the cards that I just picked out for myself. And I went to the beach. That was really nice. So let's get some cards out for today. So as usual, I'm going to do the cards for everybody for the general energies. But if you want a mini read from your higher self, if you've got questions for your higher self, or if you just want its guidance, you can do the donation thing, super chat or super sticker, or there's a PayPal link in the pinned comment as well. If that stuff doesn't work for you. Your fun plans got foiled, Katie. Hey, lovely green. Hey, Tara. Yeah, it's full on. Oh. So, who is thinking of leaving? Maybe today. And so I got back from training, and my friend came round saying, do you know he's thinking of going, come round now. Ching, Chat, who, Ma, a few others were there. And so, went straight away. And yeah, lots of people there, and I could tell he wasn't okay. So when the last of them went, no, the last of them didn't go. The last one went to Smile Mart to get a packet of cigarettes, and he just crumbled. But then it continued on. I mean, she was coming back. She wanted him to go over to Himwang. And so after 10 minutes, he wiped his tears and decided to pretend he was okay again and go. I'm like, it's all about his mum. Guys have been hinting at fasting for about a week. Oh, yesterday fasting. Oh, wow. Pajamas. It's my pajamas, Kelly. They're my pajamas. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea for him to go too soon. We need some time. He wants me to go to Nakhon with him, just because he can't say no. It's like a constant stream of people there, and we don't get any time. Not that I'm that important, but I am to him right now because I'm the one that he will actually open up about. So, yeah, I came home and I was like, oh God. Anyway, it's not my responsibility, and I'm there for him if he needs me. We've got threefold protection today. I'm getting from this that our journey's being protected and we're being guided. No matter what we do, is what I just heard. Yeah. No matter what we do, we're being protected. Our journey's being protected. It is. It's heavy. I think you should stay for a few more days. I don't know. I really don't want to go to Nakhon. Told him he should come here, to my house. Didn't want him to before, but if it's the difference between him being able to feel things and let things out, and him just putting a smile on his face because everyone's going around to his place, then maybe he needs to. So our path is being guided forward, and culture is extremely entwined with family. Yes. And he was already telling me that, they have to do a huge thing when the mum dies, when someone dies. And his mum was an amazing person. And so she knew everybody because she would go around and do so many things for people. And so he said he had 300 people a day coming in those first 5 days, and he had to feed them all. And when instead of him going through a grieving process, he's got to look after thousands of people. And so he hasn't had chance. So I was like, you didn't get a chance to grieve. And I don't think he has. No. Yeah, they were very close. Hello, T. Do I check my sun, moon, rising for love? Sun sign, moon sign, not so much. I don't know, it can be about your love life. Moon sign, it's how you feel, the way that you feel things. Venus is more about love, your Venus sign. Yeah. Yeah, so he kind of hit me with all of it, and then he was leaving to go to Hin Wong. So I came home, and I was like, whoa. Hey, April. Is it like that in Hawaii? It probably is. It's a tropical island kind of thing. I need another coffee. Before this one is even finished, I need another coffee. I'm going to make it right away. Hey, Sabrina. So he's completely lost at the moment. He said he's lost himself. I will grab a coffee, and that might wake me up. You got to see Chicken. She made me laugh. I know you don't like being picked up, but she made me laugh because look what she showed up in today. She's got a new one on. She's got a different one on every day. She's got an extensive wardrobe, this cat, apparently. She had a red one on yesterday. Sorry, Chicken. You look cute. You look cute. Coffee. Okay. This should wake me up. So it's ringing true for me because I had a good day. This whole emotional roller coaster and this letting go. I know it's not just about him, it's about me too. I know it. Yeah. He's such a sensitive, he's Pisces. He's such a sensitive soul. But he likes to be like Grandpa Bear and look after everyone else. I don't know who's providing her with a wardrobe, but it's funny. I hope they carry on, whoever's doing it. She wants to go out. She did make me laugh. He looks so cute. It's got kitty cats, Chinese kitty cats on it. Bye. I wonder what she's going to wear tomorrow. Yeah, it's Pisces. It's as Pisces as you can get. I don't know what his other signs are, but it's probably Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's probably all of it, for sure. Oh, yeah, it's as Pisces as you can get. So, let's get some more cards out. Threefold protection. Yes. Being guided. Yeah, but it's got Aquarius in Capricorn. Well, it comes out as a Capricorn card. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I should find out, right? What, 44? Yeah, Leo. That wouldn't surprise me. It's 44 for the X. He pretends that it's older. We have listen. Oof. Mindfulness, sensitivity, empathy. This young woman with closed eyes and a knowing smile is rooted in the earth. Her hair is transformed into the roots of the plants above her. You can tell the woman is aware of her surroundings. She's connected to the voice of nature. She can listen to the growing plants beneath the ground. She is an integral part of her world. She understands the sorrows and worries of the environment. She also knows the songs of nature's pleasures. She listens. She hears it all. Is that me? Maybe that's me today. I think there's going to be a lot of video activity going on today. He's so creative. He's amazing. The stuff that he makes. Oh, and that makes him cry too. Tell him. He makes everything look beautiful. And he starts crying. He does when I tell him. He starts crying. And he said last night, I never cry. I'm like, you always cry with me. You always cry. But I think that's the problem. Is I don't think it's grief. But yeah, he's so creative. Right? Wow. He doesn't just build things, he builds beautiful things. Legendary lady. I don't think he's doing any tattoos this time. He's not done a thing, right? He had all these plans to fix the roof and stuff, the stuff that he needs to do, and he hasn't. He's just not in a fit space to do anything really. He's not in a fit space for people going around singing even that. Oh, he's amazing. Morality. Allah. See if I've got a photo on this phone and then show you. What's going on here? How does this work? Should have. So you'll know who we're talking about. Oh, that's him, but I won't show that because someone else is in it. Here he is. Here we are together. That's cool. Doing my tattoo. He's tiny. He's a tiny man. Let's see if I can get on. Oh, I'm on my live now. Okay, we've got Allah. Or Alu. Allah. Morality. Queen goddess of morality, fertility, death, and cycles. Allah's here to push you to align with your integrity. If you're in the right, she'll help you find justice. If you're walking the line, she's here as a reminder to do what's right, even if it's not easy. You can pick him up and throw him around. He's so tiny. He's probably I'm 5'4". He's probably about 5'2". I've never had a boyfriend that's been shorter than me before. And he's what, about 43 kilos or something? I don't know, I've not heard about how he learned to tattoo. Yeah, bamboo tattoo. Mm. Yeah, he looks like a little kid, especially with his hair chopped off. He's great, a great person. So we need to be in integrity and we've got to do the right thing with it. Okay, I think this is speaking to me today, isn't it? Because you see, I was doing my side of it. I was thinking, this is about me letting go. But now I'm like, no, I've got to be there for him. It's probably about that. Mo's an incredible artist. It's just all in his head. Yeah, incredible creative person. Got to do the right thing, and we've got to stay on track as well. There's threefold protection. The path is insured, kind of thing, and the path is protected to whatever it is that we're going to. I think we go. I think no matter what we do, the path is protected. But if we do the right thing, if we're really listening and we do the right thing, staying in integrity, it's going to be a lot smoother, the path. I don't think we can go wrong, really. Yeah, he draws it on the skin. Yeah, they are sensitive. Yeah, I've had a lot of artist boyfriends. A lot. A few. So, let's get some tarot out. What is going on? I didn't get a chance to see the energy update, so must be for a reason, I think. I'll watch it later. But I do remember that it was going to be a roller coaster this week. I think higher selves are putting us through it. Maybe it's the release process. I don't know. Rest. You see, in my personal cards today, I've got better feeling thoughts and include, and then touch and talk to someone. Yeah. Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenation. This is the card of healing. Got to take it easy on ourselves this week. Monday, yeah. Oh, it's the 11th of January, 111. I said 2020 in the energy update today. Did you notice that? I only managed to catch the beginning of it. I was trying to listen to it while I was having a shower, but the Wi-Fi wouldn't work in the bathroom, but I heard the first little bit and I said 2020. I guess that's going to happen a bit, saying the wrong year. Four of Swords. She's tired. She needs a rest. Listening to all the energies. Yes. Yeah, she has, hasn't she? That card has been coming out a lot, especially that one too. Her in a nest, all curled up with a heart there on a string. Pajamas. It's a pajama day today. Yeah, we've got to take care of ourselves, don't we? That self-love thing, like I said in the weekly read, self-love has got to be underpinning all of this. And then on top of self-love comes that, what did I say yesterday? Alignment. And then out of the alignment comes right action. A strange thought today. It's a great battle between good versus evil. Yeah? false twin flames. Oh, that's right, that was the annual update, wasn't it? False twin flame. Realizing. Yeah, that good and evil thing, I don't know. I don't really believe in it. To protect the one powerful twin flame couple that can save us, I think. You've been feeling drained all day, Gabe. It's me today. Thank you, Deepta. Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying about the toxic masculine, the toxic feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine. We have been valuing the toxic ones, the toxic side of ourselves, not valuing the divine. So that's a battle that we've got going on within everyone, within ourselves. Oh, you slept for 9 hours last night? Wow, I'd like to. Morning, Marge. So deep, to any guidance for making sure this mess I always find myself in whenever I have to be logical never happens again? Or maybe you're not meant to be logical. But let's find out. Maybe you're not meant to be logical. Why are you having to be logical? Put yourself in those positions. That going with the flow. Oh, you had coffee with Chris this morning. Something. So Dita, yeah. Maybe you're not meant to be logical. Because from this fear of lack, when the fear of lack is about thinking that we need to do things that we don't really need to do. Be someone that we're not really here to be. Maybe you don't need to be that. If it always goes wrong, that's feedback, right? If it always goes wrong when you're being logical, that's feedback. That's your higher self saying, you don't need to be like this. You're not here to be logical one. You're here to be a fluid, flowy, intuitive one. That's what I was hearing. So there's a fear of lack that you need to detach from that's causing you to keep on putting yourself there and keep on trying. It's like banging your head against a wall, you know? And it's okay. You need to make it okay. Give yourself freedom from that. Free yourself from it deep down. The need. The fear of lack that's causing you to think that you need to be that. I'm trying to think of an example in my life where I've tried. Oh, like, yeah, you know how I was saying the other day, my guys just want me to channel and they don't want me to learn from other people because they want my channel to be clear. They don't want me to pick it up from other people. So, but whenever I've gone against that and done someone's course or tried to learn from someone, even if it's business stuff, even if it's got nothing to do with the channeling kind of thing, they still want me to run my business like that, apparently. Because every time I do it, it goes wrong. Like, what did you say? Yeah, the mess I always find myself in whenever I have to be logical. The mess I always find myself in whenever I went on a course and tried to learn something from someone else. Even books. Found myself in a mess. Well, I haven't seen it. I've not been online. I mean, I'm online right now, but I didn't get a chance to go online before this. Cool. Yeah, it always went wrong. I always got a hard lesson from it. It's like when we don't follow our intuition. It's exactly what's happening deep down. So you're not following your intuition. It's always going to be hard. There's not a way. You just got to stop doing it. Yeah, Katie will do that. Rest and rejuvenation. I'll ride this one out emotionally, maybe. Emotional roller coaster. Oh, I wonder what's coming in 2 days' time then. Tomorrow. Yeah, we have Matt Cave. We have. In fact, do you want to see a photo of us? Where are we? There we are. On the Kaczan Festival. That's Katie. This one is Katie. And this one is me. If you didn't know what I look like. And this one is Blake. And we met on Blake's birthday, which was before that. Yeah, every time we try and meet to like, yeah, it doesn't work out. That's true. I wonder if they've seen Boo. Have they seen Boo? Do you know? Have you talked to them? I'll let them know on Friday that he's here. I want to go and see Bernard. Oh, that green crystal that he's got, I don't know what it is. He's got so many green crystals and they're like really calling me like bright green. Yeah, Ben's great, isn't she? She's got the gift. Yeah. Yeah, I told him Friday, and then I messaged Blake on Saturday saying that we wanted to get together on Sunday and something like that. Or Saturday, I can't remember. More tarot for today. The green, right, yeah. He's made some more bracelets as well, the bracelets that I like. I'll get some more bracelets from him. Speak of the devil. The shadow work, the darkness in all of us, the toxic masculine and toxic feminine. The excuses, right? We've got to remember that. Keep on reminding myself about that from that weekly read. We've got to really face the excuses that we make. Green's hard to find in nature. Wow. Everywhere here. The jungle stays green. Lava's time. So the devil, yeah, we've got to face our excuses. We've got to really listen to our excuses and get real with ourselves. Maybe about our toxicity too. It all feels like it's getting a bit raw, so we've got to look after ourselves, you know, as we're going through this. It can be quite confronting, right? Especially those that are first starting off with the shadow work as well. I'm having to face a lot right now. I've got karmic relations staring at me. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. My eyes kept on being drawn to it next to my coffee there. Karmic relationship, karmic relationship. It's not enough. It's like the blue, isn't it? That's why I have to live near the ocean. I need to see blue a lot. It's very soothing for me. And this is just perfect with the jungle and the ocean together. Greens and blues. There's something about that, you know, it's like color therapy, isn't it? Our bodies need that. It's not just the vitamin C from the sun. D, vitamin D from the sun. In nature, there's something about the colors too. Anxiety. Get more, Tim. Make your house like a jungle. Yeah, indoor jungles. Okay, coffee too's made me feel a bit better. So we've got to be gentle on ourselves while we're going through this because we really are facing stuff. Oh, aquamarine. Mm. Who we've got coming out of this one? I was just in my head then drawn back to that false twin flame kind of message. Even though I didn't hear it, I saw it. I saw that that was the title before I came on here. Anyway, we've got the Ten of Swords. Painful ending. Avoiding a painful ending. Making excuses. Yeah, I need islands too. Yeah, lovely green, Liberty green. If you look at that pinned comment, I do. If you want a mini read from your higher self, you've got a question that you want answered, or you just want guidance from it, then it's by donation. So you can click the super chat, super sticker, or in that pinned comment, there's a PayPal link as well. Just donate something, and I'll do that for you. And then if you've got a question for it, put a Q in your comment before your questions, or so I can find it easier. A painful ending. We've got stuff to let go of. There's false twins to let go of as well. Yeah, false twins to let go of. We've really got to listen. We've really got to listen closely at the moment. We're being guided very much and protected on our paths. Hey, Arabella. But there are going to be some painful endings, is what I heard here. So the false twin is a soulmate that comes into your life to get you in alignment, to make you think that they are your twin flame for good reason. It's not toxic energy, it's not devil energy. It's, yeah, they're a soulmate, get you in alignment. But it feels like we've got to let go of that now. Remember what I was saying, that you can't possibly be a twin if you're not in alignment. Oh, yes. It can't possibly be a twin if you're not in alignment. And so it's a false twin. And you know what? It's about when you met that person. Ten of Swords. Arabella, a Ten of Swords. And I often say with this card, it doesn't have to be a painful ending, but I'm not saying it this time it's going to be a painful ending. Thanks, Lovity. Ours actions towards you. Okay. Actions. Listen and cleanse. Yeah. Now, this either means that it's got something to say to you, or it has something to say to you, and you're going to have to listen, and even if you don't agree with it, you're going to have to hear them out. Or it means that you really have to pay attention to the actions. It's just interesting that you use the word actions there. I think it's that you have to really pay attention to the actions. You know, when we make excuses for somebody, when they do actions that aren't right, but then we may say to our friends, yeah, but this, and we make excuses for them. Don't do that. Really listen, because there's something to let go of there. I think that's for all of us as well. That might be some of the excuses that we do. Listen to your excuses that you make for other people. You have much better. Levity Green. You have much better expansion, much, much better. But you're sabotaging at the moment. Is it a twelfth? A fault? Twelfth? Is it a false twin? A twelfth? Imagine you were. It's a twelfth. A false twin. It could be. Because you've got much better, but you're sabotaging it, trying to bring yourself, hold yourself back. Really pay attention. Let people tell you who they are, show you who they are, and then believe them. Take off those rose-tinted spectacles that make us see someone's potential instead of how they're actually being, you know. Yeah, we've got to have patience, right? We're going through it. Told you. Masculine's going through it. Strong and silent. Well, sometimes that's good, though, you know. Well, what I mean is, if they're going through something, if they're working through something, sometimes that's good, you know. It's because I can see what mine is doing. He's getting his life together. He's activated again. He's sorting himself out. He's getting back into his game. And I'm happy he's not talking to me while he's doing that. It's almost like he knows that he needs to do it himself. You know, he's got himself there and he's bringing himself out of it himself. So sometimes it's good when they're being silent. Sometimes it's not, right? We've just got 3 cards out there. Confusion and setbacks. It's not our fault, it's not their fault. There's confusion and setbacks because there's stuff that we've got to work through. All of us. Not just them, all of us. Confusion and setbacks. The path is being protected, that threefold protection. And it's all of us that are going through it right now. And then we've got the 3 of Cups, the reunion, compassion and happiness. It is coming. But we've got confusion and setbacks first. Clear up process to do. And it's about our excuses that we're making. It's about what we're not seeing. It's about the shadow work. It's the stuff that we're not seeing in ourselves. It's our blind spots. We're all doing it. I know, right, Casey? It better be. Yeah, it better be. It better be, because that's what it's doing. Whew. It will be. I know. I can always tell. 9 of Cups, contentment and satisfaction. Satisfying ourselves. Being content in the path. As hard as it is, as watery as it is, look how much water just came out there. Look how much water we've got. Could it get more watery than that? Emotions. Morning, Deborah. Yeah. Yeah, we all need to be lined. Yeah, the high vibes. We've got to be as high vibed as possible. As aligned as possible. Thanks, Arabella. Will I release my ex and will he just stop being difficult and just be happy with his new family? Detach, detach, detach is what I was hearing. You need to detach, Arabella. So I think you're thinking that they need to detach. You need to detach. You own your idea. What you're wanting him to do is what you need to do. That's some kind of a projection. This is saying you need to follow your own guidance. So what you would tell him to do, you need to do it yourself. Yeah, let go, and get on with it. That Nine of Cups, satisfying yourself and detaching, focusing on yourself, having fun in your life. I know it's hard to let go, but you need to focus on something else completely, something that's fun, on who you are, becoming someone new, not the old person that you were with them. Yeah. So it's what you're thinking about them, that they've got to just be happy with their new family and get on with their own lives. That's what you need to do. You're giving them the exact advice, or you're thinking that you would give them that advice that you need for yourself. How often do we do that, right? We see it in other people. That's part of our excuses, you know. It's like when I was drinking too much and making bad choices in my love life, and then I had this friend that was doing it to the extreme, and I'd be trying to help her and just telling her all this stuff. And then one day I woke up to it and I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing that. Yeah, not to the same level, but I'm doing that. I need to tell myself. Tanya, broke down on Friday. Eyes are still swollen today. It's good to release, right? Eyes are a bit puffy today. So we are going through it today, aren't we? Let's get some more cards out. No. Which ones then? I was going to go for the tea leaves and I was told no. These. Okay, not done these for ages. The Denise Lynn deck. Oh, wow. Ooh. Look at this. Pure love. This is what we're being guided to, this unconditional love, this pure love. Not karmic love. Whoa, yeah. I think I talked about it maybe in the weekly read, how sometimes we can connect love with other stuff. We can connect it with loss, or we can connect it with longing. We can think that when we feel love the strongest, it's about pain and hardship and the struggle together, and it just depends what experiences we've had. We can get caught up in like Hollywood kind of love too. Maybe not Hollywood, but you know, like movie kind of love or tragedy, and we can have all of these kind of false ideas of what love is, and then it gets us connected with people karmic relationships where we're feeling that pain and longing and all of that, and we're like, this is love, or wow, I really love them, and it's not. It's like I'm really longing, or I'm really in a lot of pain. This pure love is so different, right? We feel more with the karmics in a way because the pure love is easier. It's strong, but it's easy love. Pure love. So speaking to me this, because I knew that Max, I knew before I even met him, I knew when I saw him riding around on the island that he was going to be important to me. But we were both a mess, unaligned mess when we met. Both of us. And we've got a strong bond, but it's not this pure love. It's love, yes, and it's strong, but it's the karmic relationship stuff. It's the longing, it's the pain, it's the being there for each other through the crappy stuff. And that's what I've noticed in the last few days. It's because my life is great now, and when I'm sharing that, we don't have that same connection. It's like, well, I don't have stuff going on anymore. I don't have any pain to share with you. He does. And then it's that strong connection again. So this pure love is different. It's like the unconditional love isn't being able to sit with someone through that pain and the tragedy, although it is, if that would happen, but that doesn't happen when you're aligned. The pure love it's an easy love. I've experienced it. I experienced it with my other one. Oh, maybe that's why they're staying away. Oh, okay. This is why the twin stays away. When it's not going to be that, they're not going to be there. When they're not in alignment, they're not going to be next to you. Right? And when you're not in alignment, you're not going to be next to them either, because then it's not the pure love. With twins, the universe doesn't want it to be tragic, loss, longing kind of love. It doesn't want that. That would explain it then. That would explain why I never felt that longing or anything. I've never felt it for my new man. I've never felt that. Even though when we're apart, my friends go, you're just not feeling it. You need to feel it, Claire. And I'm like, but I don't feel it. It's all going to be all right. I can feel that. I know I'm not pushing it down. The feelings just aren't there. Wow. That's why there's silence. If they're not aligned, they're going to be not there. Wow. How about that? So yeah, a lot of us have been messed up by love. We think it's other things. We think unconditional love is putting up with all kinds of crap, unaligned crap. Thanks, Melissa. Oh, I think I need to keep those two out looking at us like that. Melissa, did I make the right decision to walk away from my ex? I'm going to say yes to that. It's freezing, is it? No. Hey, Roya. Well, I'm on the good one. Maybe the stuff I've started using the Wi-Fi. I'm watching the YouTube videos and using it up. Melissa, your ex. Well, I'm going to say yes because it always is, right? Walking away. It's always a good thing. You did it for a reason. We've got to trust ourselves and our decisions, you know? Yeah, it's got different coloured eyes, the wolf. So, Melissa, this is what I'm getting from it, though, detachment and work, that you're getting confused. You know, the universe is going to use any which way to try and give you that guidance to release, to move away, to detach. But there's something to do with work. Like, did you make the decision because of your work or something like that? You see, that's what my ex thinks at the moment. He thinks that I'm not there because I can't be there for him, or I can't stay with him overnight or whatever, because I've got this to do in the morning and stuff. It's not really about my work, but I can use that as an excuse. And I feel like maybe the universe used some kind of work thing to help you or them to detach. Melissa, did they get focused on the work or something like that? Anyway, did you make the right decision? I'm still hearing a strong yes. Exactly. Got to validate your choices. That's what I said already. Validate your choices. You made that decision for a reason. You've got to trust your intuition, no matter how the universe got you to do it. You've got to trust it. It says, is it true? It is true. Validate your choices. Yes. Blue and green. Kind of purple and green. Oh yeah. Blown away, Suzanne. The pure love. Yeah. Detachment is hard. It is. That's what we've got with these cards, right? It's hard, but we've not got to mistake it for love when it's hard, apparently. Oh, well, I hope that makes everyone feel better. If your twin is away at the moment, they're not in alignment. Or we're not in alignment. The universe doesn't want us to make this messy love. I love this. It's temporary problems. It's temporary problems. It's not going to last. But this is the importance, right? I kept on getting that message. Got to keep our vibe high. We've got to keep our vibe high. Keep our vibe high. We don't want them to get in alignment and us to be all messed up, right? So then we'd have to wait even longer. We've got to allow these processes to happen too, right? You know, grief. Got to let it happen. I wasn't feeling those cards then. Right, so it's temporary problem. It is a temporary problem. It's not going to last. We've got a month out. What's all of this about? November. Last November. What happened in November? What happened in November? Cards. Muddled, unclear thinking. So there was some interaction. If I'm talking about twin flames and relationships with you, there was some, in November, there was muddled and unclear thinking. You might have thought that you were clear and aligned, but you weren't quite getting it right. You weren't quite seeing it clearly. Says our higher selves. Major challenge to overcome. That was November. There was a major challenge to overcome. There isn't anymore. It's just temporary problems now. We got over the major bit in November. What were you going through in November? A major challenge to overcome. But we had muddled and unclear thinking. We thought we were ready and aligned and all of this, but we weren't in November. It was a major obstacle. Give us more on this. But we were on the right path, and we still are. That path is protected. That's what I was first told. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, the arrow. You're headed in the right direction toward your target. You were very muddled in November. You moved out in November. Yeah, eye colours do change with our moods, right? Like those rings, mood rings. Okay, we were on the right path in November. That was a major hurdle. And it's connected with what we're going through right now. But I guess it just maybe it's not connected with what we're going through right now. It just wanted us to know we've had it worse than this. We had a major problem before, and now we are on that path. We're definitely on that path because this is a temporary problem now. We're through the worst of it. The worst is already done. Been getting that message. So now we've just got a temporary problem. It's brutal for you, Gabe. Yeah. Fears. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, November, it was. It was hard. I know, right? But we thought we were doing so well. But it's not so much denial and resistance. It is that. But it's part of our alignment journey. We have to make ourselves feel better. That's self-love. It's not just denial and resistance, it's self-love when you keep on seeing the positive sides of it and when you're encouraging yourself and I'm doing okay, I'm okay, you know? Doubts. Wow, so much, right? Yes. We needed to be reminded that, didn't we? Of what we were like in November. Yes. It's much better now. Oh, you made the decision to leave your ex in November. Yes, we have. We've all come a long way in a short time. So give us more on today. So now we're in a temporary problem. This is our higher self saying, feel better, would you? Because you're doing really well. You're on target. Okay, we'll feel better then. Yeah, I feel much better now too. Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Oh, I kept on getting this card and I kept on saying, but the dragon to me is about power. Beware of self-delusion, our excuses. It's the excuses we make. We've really got to confront them. Oh my God. I keep on reminding myself of that from the weekly because I'm trying to search them out and like, what excuses am I making now? Am I still making? Whew. The fear and doubt worries better now. Yeah. I just thought of something. We all sat there last night and there's a policeman there, right? And all the boys were wearing their masks underneath their chins. And so we were laughing at them saying they've got beard slings on. And what's the point in wearing them on the chin? I said, well, it's not for COVID, is it? Because you're putting it on your chin. And there was a lot of funny comments made about that, about condoms and testicles and things. But I said, well, it depends whether you'll be wearing it for COVID or if you're wearing it because a policeman's going to come in. A policeman's going to come in because one of them is a policeman. Oh, thanks, Susan. Maria, thank you. You got a question, Maria? November was shit. Oh, it was a mess. And the extra weight that I put on is dropping now. And yeah, and I put it on in November. Mm. I'm a yogini. The dragon. been self-loving. Adult kids are struggling. Oh, wow, yeah. People are struggling. They are. It's hard, isn't it? We want to be there for them. But then we're like, got to leave them to it. You've got to listen. Really got to listen like this. Pay attention. When you can be there for them, when you can't. When you can be there for them and it's not affecting you. You've got simplicity transformation, so you've got to navigate this better. Like I was just saying, when to help, when not to help. You've got to know your own triggers as well. When you want to step in and take responsibility and not do that and step back. It's the way that you're thinking about it and the way that you're handling it. You've got to think about your vibration more, because if your vibration drops, you're no help to anybody. So yeah, you've got follow your intuition, really listen to yourself. We get that feedback, right? So when we are empaths and when we feel other people, when it trips into codependency, when it trips into us taking responsibility and enabling them not to do it for themselves, we feel it in ourselves. It takes us down. We can feel. So really, because this have a good time, it's not really about having a good time. It's about feeling good, feeling good. So as soon as you stop feeling good, that's when you've tripped into the being codependent. I'm enabling them. So it's about fine tuning and really noticing your vibration. Maria. Even more self-love. You're the only one married, Sharon. The only person in the world. You still are, Timothy. Technicals. Technically married. Yes. My man is technically married too. Hope he's sorting that out. Beware of self-delusion, says the dragon. Our excuses. What else have we got? Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Don't go backwards. Don't cave in. Especially, I think this is connected to that enabling that I was just talking about there. Don't back down. Don't cave in and go, oh, okay then. Don't cave in. Stay strong. Don't soften up now. We've got to know when to get that Queen of Swords out, right? And stay strong. Uphold our boundaries that we've set with ourselves too. Not just boundaries with other people, but stay strong. If you're feeling like you're caving, if you feel like you want to go back to November, don't do it. What was that? Cat hair. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So we've got to be stronger than ever now. It could be so tempting to go backwards and just cave in and just say that excuse one more time. Enable them one more time. That kind of thing. I need another coffee. Increase our efforts. Don't decrease them. Don't give in. Don't cave in. Be strong. Increase the efforts rather than get even stronger. That's what I'm hearing. Get even stronger. Wow. Look what I bought yesterday. I'm going to bring them over to show you because I'm sure a lot of you won't even know what they are. I went shopping after I'd been to the beach, and I bought some of my favourite things. I actually posted a Christmas tree made out of them on Facebook. Does anyone know what these are? I'll let you answer, and then I'll tell you. You look at them a little bit longer. Make some tea, Sharon. You left your ex because of boundaries. Sometimes I think my boundaries are a little bit too high. Hey, Leslie. But we're being asked to stay strong. Harder and faster. I think it's more about the boundaries, you know. Look at this. Don't back down now. More coffee because I think this might go on for a while. It's a good thing we've got Psychic Cafe, isn't it, to guide us through all of this crap. Imagine the people that don't have this. What must they be going through? Alone. Wondering what the hell they're going through all of this stuff for. Not being able to make sense of it. So glad I started this show. I'm going to eat a banana. Fruit keeps on magically showing up outside my door. Got a fruit fairy. And then I take half of that fruit and I give it to my friend. Seren. Got his 2 kids with him. Single parent. And he's struggling right now. Seed pods. Bean pods. Spits are awful tasting things. Ah, they're yummy. Mother-in-law tongue. No, that's that. Isn't it? That's that plant. I love them, hey. They're like, okay, they're called stinky beans. And they're like anchovies, olives, you know, those kind of things that are disgusting to some people, but some people love them. You either love them or you hate them, like Llewllyn, right? Called stinky beans. There's not stinking right now, but when you eat them, they've got like, I don't know how to describe the taste of them. I started Psychic Cafe in September 2019. And that's when I really started focusing on my YouTube channel. I got the message to do Psychic Cafe 2 years before that even. And I couldn't commit to it. So you eat these and they taste a bit, yeah, they do taste a bit weird, but it's good weird because I like anchovies and I like olives too. I like durian as well. But then once you eat them, you stink. Like, you know, when you've eaten asparagus and your pee stinks the next day. It's like that, but on steroids. You stink. Garlic has got nothing on it at all. Yeah, I like bitter taste too. I love them. Oh, and if you barbecue the whole pod, then they're really yummy. Durian and olives. See, I love it. Durian stinks. Oh, it tastes good. Durian makes my stomach hurt though. Oh, you got a call from your granddaughter asking you to check your bank account. That's exciting. She cleaned it out. That's not good. Hopefully not. I can't eat without this coming out of my ear. My ears move a lot when I eat. Watch. You won't be eating them. I love them. I'm going to be eating them this evening. If I see them hanging up, they hang them up like this. If I see them hanging up like at a food cart or something, or at a restaurant, I always get the stinky bean dish. She's waiting for bail money to be put in the account. Okay. They are. The tasty of barbecue. Can't remember the Thai name for them. So, can't remember. Okay, more cards. I'd like to know more about this pure love thing. That's what I'd like to know. Animals. That's better. Feel better after a banana. I went to bed straight away when I got home last night. Don't know what time that was. It wasn't late. It wasn't late at all. And I feel like I've hardly had any sleep. But I have. Olives. Right, you see clearly now, says the owl. What you weren't seeing in November, you see clearly now, right? That's why we were reminded about November. We can look back and see clearly now. We weren't seeing it clearly then. It was all muddled. We were muddled. They're not edamame. No, stinky beans. The stinky beans. No, I think. What you saying? But they grow them everywhere now. Crazy Man sells them. You know Crazy Man? You know Crazy Man, Katie? The Thai man is just, it's like the island. Not idiot, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Skinny dude, wears glasses, kind of goofy looking, has conversations with people that aren't there in the street. Do you know what I mean? He sells stinky beans. I remember said to me once, when we were buying some stinky beans from him, I said, he's always drunk. And we said, I've never seen him drunk. I'm like, you're kidding me. How? How? I've seen him sat on the curb of the opposite duck, the hardware store, with a bottle of wine in one hand, a bottle of beer in the other hand. Let me start screaming again. Okay, should be back. Should be back now. Or if I went off. Sat outside last night in the dark and an owl flew onto a branch in my yard. Sat watching the owl. Wow, flying foxes. Owls are amazing, aren't they? Anyway, we're seeing clearly now. And probably we're going to see a lot clearer than this too, right? Constant alignment, more alignment, clarity, clarity, clarity. Bats. Be fearless and bold, says the badger in the flower hat. Yeah, we've got to get even stronger. Even stronger, even stronger. We already had that message. Badger's just reminding us. Don't back down now. Turtle again. Slow and steady wins the race. We had the turtle yesterday, didn't we? Got to keep going, keep going, keep going. Remember the first message. Our path is protected no matter what we do. We can make it easy or hard on ourselves, but it's protected. It's a watery path too. It's an emotional path. Got to stay doing the right thing. Staying in integrity. Don't back down now. Don't have a tantrum. Right. You know, those things that we do. Yeah, I quite like snakes too. Anything else from there? I'm feeling better now. Oh, look at this. The cards from yesterday came out, being gentle with ourselves and all of that. The miracles are endless, rabbit, lucky time. I'm being told not to take them, but yesterday's cards did fall on the floor there. What we do have is butterfly spirit. Our transformation is beautiful, we're being told. Our transformation is beautiful. We're very much appreciated by the spirit world here. It's the 11 card as well. 1-1. Twin flame stuff. I had such a funny looking dog come and sit next to me on the beach. I can't show you because it's on that phone. It was a poodle, but it had such a strange haircut, like trimmed body, trimmed apart from its legs. It had bushy legs and a mohawk, but it was soft. It just came and sat right next to me on the beach. So our transformation is beautiful, says our guides. Isn't that great? I like watching the butterflies. I like watching the dragonflies too. Birds. We've got a lot of dragonflies here. Speaking of which, Dragonfly Spirit says, truth transcends illusion. What was I saying yesterday about the illusion? The illusion like steroids. Taking steroids instead of building yourself up properly. Truth transcends illusion. Which beach were I at? I was at Sidang. Truth transcends illusion. Yeah. So all of that stuff that I was going on about yesterday, the surface level stuff that we have to do when we're not in alignment. We've got to make sure that we're not doing that stuff, the illusion stuff. In other words, work on your alignment. So it's not for everyone, right? Some people, if you told them just work on your alignment, they're so far out of alignment that doesn't help. They've got to keep on doing the illusion stuff, you know. But for us, keep on working on our alignment. They like watching us too, apparently. Hawk. What was that? Something came up on my screen now. Hawk. Let spirit be your guide. A stink bug, those little red things. They look like kind of little beetles. Is that one? Hopefully you can still see me. I think you can still hear me. So yeah, we've got one card out of the Romance Angels. I'm going to keep it here until someone guesses what it is. It's a message that I've been personally getting a lot lately. We've had similar cards out of this deck. It keeps on coming out. There's one that matches this that keeps on coming out. I keep on getting the message personally. So there it is. So while you're all guessing which card that is from the Romance Angels deck, I will get some more cards out. Are comments working? I don't seem to be seeing any, or maybe you're just not all commenting anymore. I'm drawn to this. I don't usually use this in Psychic Cafe. Let's see what it's got to say. I like these cards. This is the Shamanic Healing Oracle because they've got depth to them more than the other cards. And you'll have noticed that in my readings, in my video readings, I always use them to give us some more. Oh, there it is. There are all the messages. You'll notice that I use them to get the even more clarity on the tarot. You've got to guess what this card is. The romance card. It's not calling in your soulmate. It's not patience. It's not. But it's a message that I keep on getting personally. It's not give your relationship a chance. I'm sorry it's freezing. Anyway, yeah, I'm drawn to get these out because they've got the deeper stuff. Do we need some deeper stuff today? I love that pure love message. Yeah, the Romance Angel card, I don't know if you heard me because it was freezing a lot, it's a message that I'm getting personally for myself and my relationship. And it's one that we had a card many times out of that, whatever deck. No, that's something about listening. We've got slow but steady here. There's the turtle again. Yeah, same message. Slow and steady wins the race. Just got to take it slow. Love ourselves along the way. Take it slow. It's not a race. And we don't need to speed it up, you know. And be careful of people like that, especially when we're talking about relationships too. When friends might say, muggle friends or family might say, well, if they're not talking to you, if they're not doing this, if they're not doing that, if they're not in whatever right now, then they're toxic, they're not the right person for you. Well, it's not necessarily true, is it? So, timing. I've got a power cord because I'm running out of power. And I'm going to plug it in. Oh, yeah. Wi-Fi tripped out, sorry. I was saying slow but steady. Yeah, with the twin flame journey, we were in alignment when we first met. You have to be in alignment to be with your twin flame. Can you see and hear me again? Or do I need to stop and start it? You need to be in alignment, and we were in alignment. If you've met your twin flame, you were in alignment when you met them, but you threw each other out of alignment. You can't be together because it's not pure love when you're out of alignment. So threw each other out of alignment. You part because you're not allowed to mess this one up. Then getting yourself back into alignment, and this is where we've got to hold our vibration high. So it's slow but steady. There's no race about it. Good. So slow but steady. What else has these got to tell us? Nobody's guessed it right, by the way. But it is a message that I keep on getting personally. And it's to do with this, I can't tell. I'll tell you when I've revealed the card. Keep guessing. You've got struggle here. Struggle. Swimming upstream. Let's not do this. Let's go with the flow. My friend Steve was laughing at me yesterday because when I was getting out, I went snorkeling. When I was getting out of the ocean, there were waves. And as I was walking out, it's really hard when the water's going out to walk out. I just stood there. And then as each wave came in, I walked a few steps forward so that it was easier. And he was laughing at me for doing that. But why? Why struggle? I wasn't in a rush to get back to the beach. Take it slowly. Take easy steps instead of not reconnection. So yeah, make it easy on yourself. That's the self-loving thing to do as well. There's no value in proving ourselves and making it hard. And so, especially the twin flame journey, just get yourself in alignment. You don't have to try and manipulate them to get in alignment. Just be careful who you're listening to as well, because some people just don't get it. Can't end on struggle. Need to get another one of these out. Make it easy on yourself. So, once I reveal this card to you, I will tell you about it. What it is for me. Right, we've got 3 cards out there. So we've got feminine energy. The divine feminine is birthing something because of her inner journey. Something's wrong with the camera. It's slow. Because of her inner journey. Stuff that she's pieced together. The pieces of the puzzles is what I'm getting from this picture. Of the inner journey that she's made. She's birthing something. There's ancient wisdom coming through. Through the woman at the moment. Looks like stinky beans. It's not playful. But I can see why you'd think it would be that. Ancient wisdom from the feminine is coming. His story, we don't have her story, and it's a good thing that we don't because it makes it purer. It's like me. It's like me and my guys always saying, don't learn from other people because then you're not a pure channel. Same. The ancient wisdom is coming through the woman. It's got to be new and not twisted based on other people's beliefs and stuff. So that's interesting. Okay, I'm going to do the big reveal of that card. Now this is a personal thing, and the cards come out for all of us. But what I'm about to say about what I've been given personally myself, we're like an hour and a half into this, so not many people are going to hear this. Yeah, it's personal, so it's not necessarily true for anyone else. Yeah. But I keep on getting the message that it's true for me. No, not children. Although there is that too. Babies wanting to come through, right? Drum roll. It's engagement. High level of commitment, but actual engagement. Oh, there goes chicken. Engagement. This is what I'm getting. That mine is he's working so hard to get himself to the place where he can actually come to me with a serious offer because he knows that he needs to. He needs to do that. And so I think for a few of us, this is what's going to happen. There's going to be nothing. And then when they get into alignment is when everything works out. For them, you know what I mean? It's like that's when everything manifests. You can tell whether you're in alignment or not based on all the stuff that's going on in your life. So when they get into alignment, of course, everything's going to work out for them. They're going to have the money and whatever. It's going to be nothing, 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 everything. When it happens, it's going to be everything. I knew I was going to marry him shortly after I met him. It's bizarre. Bizarre thought. I never thought I'd say that. Don't people say that about marriage? You'll know. He did too. He introduced me to his family on a video call as his next wife. They regret their past decisions, don't know if they're enough. Yeah, they've got all of that unalignment going on, and they're really going through it, and they're having to, and we're the carrot, right? We're the carrot. They met us when they were in alignment. We were in alignment, and then threw each other out of alignment. Yeah, some of them haven't met yet. That might be a good thing. But yeah, this is what I'm getting personally, is that I'm going to come in with that. Boom, all of it. And I only let him know that I liked him. I was already in love with him. I only let him know that I liked him when his kids came and I saw him with his kids. I knew what he was going to be like with his kids, but I was telling myself an excuse. I need to see him with his kids first and see what he's like. I knew exactly what he was going to be like. He was going to be just like me with my kids, really super playful and stuff, and he was. And I'm like, that's it, he's mine. And then I told him the next day, after I watched him with his kids all day, marriage. Man's going to have to jump through hoops, climb mountains, swim oceans for me to believe him. Right, and they know that. They do know that. They know that they can't mess around with us. Oh, no. Knows that. We've seen that already. I won't stand for any of it. Mirrored each other, both of us, in misalignment. If you're in misalignment when you're met, it's not your twin flame. It's a soulmate getting you ready for your twin flame. That's the false twins. That's what I'm hearing. You were in alignment when you met. I was so happy, right? I was so happy. I was so in alignment. I'd got my sights set on one of his best friends. But he'd said, like, and he was about to move away, and I didn't know that. He hadn't shared that with me, but he said, we're just going to be friends. Okay. And then he introduced me to Lama. Put him straight to me off the ferry. Not for that, but then Lama was straight away to him, to his mate. You stay away from her. He knew straight away. Threw each other into a tailspin. Yeah, in alignment. And then we threw each other out of alignment, didn't we? Or life threw us out of alignment. Nah, me and him, we threw each other out of alignment. He brought up all my abandonment issues, my mistrust and all of that. Yep. And I, like you were saying, Katie, I brought up his bad decisions. He didn't even want to tell me about them. I knew it. I knew it maybe about 3 days after meeting him. And I'm like, whoa, you're so nice. You must have so many people taking advantage of you. He's just the nicest person, huh? Do anything for anyone. Really super loving. And I'm like, yep, I know your type. I'm right in thinking, because I knew that he had an ex-wife. And I thought, wow, I bet she's a piece of work. I can just imagine the kind of person that would be attracted to him and take advantage of him. It's true. No, she's taken everything from him. It's such a shame. His gym, his house, he's got everything. He's got nothing left. It's building himself back up now. But yeah, I brought up all of those bad decisions for him and didn't even want to admit it to me. Didn't want to tell me at all. I was just embarrassed about it. Mm. Yeah, manipulative people. But and I could only see it because he's just like me. He's like I was, especially at his age, he's 33. I was just like that then. I was letting all kinds of people in my life, letting people push me around. Mm. Told him last time we spoke, you just trust the wrong people. That's all. That's all it is. So that's what I realized, for myself at that time. I was just trusting the wrong people. I wasn't being discerning. I wasn't making good decisions for myself. I wasn't being loving. It's not a major deal. But you got come to a point where you've got to stand up to them and stand up for yourself and then make better decisions. Clear up the mess. That's what he's doing now. Yeah, and so he better keep me out of it while he's out of alignment. He better. Oh wow, really, Christine? The village. Oh, I just got dizzy. The village. I'm getting a strong message from this that it's like groups of people coming together, like a village. But no, I mean, there's like a shuffling going on. If people in alignment will be together, those that aren't will be together too. And the village, it's almost like you've got to get in alignment and then be around the right people, and so have they too. Lots of allies. This, the village, I don't have the book for it. Mm. I feel like if there's other people getting involved, like I said, some people might not get it, like friends and family, they might not get it. Muggles might not get it. They might be saying, "Oh, well, if they're not talking to you, you should just ditch them." Why are you thinking that they're the right person for you? Imagine what they're having said to them too. But yeah, thanks, Katie. You do that. But I just feel like there's something about this too being in line. Not it's just about being in alignment, but you know how I said everything in your life shows whether you're in alignment or not. So health and money and all kinds of things. If everything is just flowing, everything's in alignment. You're in alignment. If things aren't flowing, you're not. But there's also this about the village too. It's not just about you, it's about the people that you've got around you too. It's important. It's a sign of alignment as well. So if there's people getting involved in a negative way, it's a sign of misalignment. I'm being brought back to that message, this one, the dragon. Beware of self-delusion, the bull. Do not back down from opposition, so show strength and fortitude, the boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. It's got to be really strong. Don't just cave in. Have those boundaries when we're talking about the village. People you've got around you. The village. It's important who we have around us, especially because we're sponges. We're transmitters and receivers. We get into the same vibration as the people around us. It's like me watching YouTube videos anymore. The other readers. I can't keep on soaking that stuff up. It knocks me off my perch. It knocks me out of alignment, just personally. It doesn't knock me off my channeling alignment for everyone else. It doesn't do that to me. It gets me in doubt and fear about my personal relationship stuff. Can't do it anymore. For some reason, I can listen to Missy. She doesn't knock me out of alignment at all. Although she does say the same things. I was watching some of her old videos a year ago. She's been saying the same things for a long time. So I think I can detach myself a bit from that, because when it's the same message and it's not changing, it's just her message, you know. And she doesn't put the fearful stuff in there anyway. If you feel it, you feel it. You must be feeling it too, for sure. Iron Josie told me when we talked. He said, I didn't come to you because you're right not to come to me. But why didn't you come to me? He said, I could feel it. I know I could feel it. You can feel me. You can feel where I'm at. I can too. So, the village. Be careful who you have around you, because we get into the same vibration as the people around us. We can't help it. We're vibrational beings. Our heartbeats get in the same rhythm. Our periods get at the same time. Our brainwaves match. We get the same thoughts as each other. Our vibration is affected by other people's vibration. That's why I work online, you know. That's why my preferred way is working online, because I can hold my vibration. Even though I can feel all of you guys, just from a name, I can feel all your energies and I can read you all so easy. There's still that detachment for me. I found it hard working in person, like draining. This is easy for me. We've got the Creator out next. Love fast. All the colourful hearts. The Creator. Here's some colour as well. The Creator has a hand in this. See, it's that first message, threefold protection. Creator. Bigger plan. There's a bigger plan playing out here. It's not just about our personal lives and getting engaged. This stuff. The feminine ancient wisdom coming through, of our inner journeys that have brought us here. Told you the woman's birthing something at the moment. It's coming through us. We're not in control of it. It's coming through us somehow. And the masculine's got to catch up, and he knows it. I'm sure he knows it. He feels it. He's got to catch up. He's got a compulsion to catch up. He probably doesn't even know why. Just, I've got it. I like being alone. I really do. Not all the time though. I did 2 weeks of solitary confinement after my trip to Kuala Lumpur last year. It's horrible. Not alone, completely alone. But I like spending a lot of time by myself. Oh look, Speaking of which, the mountain that we've all been climbing, it's not a walk in the park, it's a long journey. It's the no, 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 yes, yes, yes card. And look at him now, him or her, alone, standing there on the mountain, alone. But when they reach the summit, yeah, it's an individual path, isn't it? And when we reach the summit, there will be other people there. So it's the twin flame journey as well, isn't it? The mountain, climbing up the mountain alone. You can only do the healing work and that inner work yourself. You can't do it together. But we've got to get the clues when we're together. That's why we get together and throw each other out of alignment, right? Oh, that's awesome, April. The first time you're loving yourself. Who do you love? Me. Who do you love the most? Me. Yeah, and we want to be with someone, right? But not just anyone. Like really, not just anyone. And once you get into alignment, you're like that. You're like, not just anyone. Not even. And when you've experienced this, you can't, right? You can't. I just can't. I can hardly even be there for my ex now. As amazing as he is. I can hardly, because I've experienced this. I don't want anything else. I think he's a little bit shocked by that. When I showed the angel card, I saw a ring. Oh yeah, a ring. That's the one I was talking about, the card that came out of here. Let's see if it comes out now. The ring. And from the other cards too. No, we haven't got the ring, we've got a storm instead. A little bit different. Stormy. Storm. Tower moment. Things are falling apart, dark night of the soul, that kind of stuff. It's gotta happen now. Oh, I'm calling out to them. But it's not yearning, remember, it's pure love. It's not yearning. It's not yearning kind of love. We're calling out to them, but not in a yearning way, just calling out to them with our alignment. It's a different kind of a call. You see, when I got those two cards, it was more, I was feeling that yearning. I was feeling that, oh no, energy. Those two cards that came out, the twins in separation, the mermaid and that man with his chala. Now, and I'm sure that this card came out, the siren came out with it at the time. But now I'm getting different. Now I'm getting from this siren calling out with our alignment. Not calling out with yearning, not with pain. The tear, not with this. Not with this, not with the tear, not with the pain, not calling out with the pain and the yearning and all that stuff that isn't love. It's tragedy. Calling out with the pure vibration. To pull them out of the underworld. You see, the underworld. The dark night of the soul, but there's something about this underworld that keeps on coming up with the masculine. Clawed back into the underworld. The devil there. Being pulled back into the underworld. Like, don't get aligned, don't get aligned. Probably the people around them are trying to pull them back into this too. Don't do that, do this. Like it's mine's psycho ex-boss now. Thank God he's an ex-boss. I keep on seeing him every day too, because I'm coming to my new gym. Riding by. Doesn't say hello to me, just looks at me. But yeah, he was jealous, and he was trying to get my man to be a player like him. That is the underworld. Gonna be all kinds of, I guess what you were saying, Tim. Evil forces. People letting their negativity, their muggle side, their darkness win out. Try and bring everyone back into it. Sliding Doors, yeah, great movie. Yeah, I think we can fall out of alignment really easy with our twin flames. There was a goddess that had to go to the underworld to get a man, right? Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Persephone. Sam, yeah. Fucker. Oops, sorry, YouTube. I only use light profanity. Bridge. Reaching hands out to each other. Persephone, yeah, she went to the underworld. Mm. I'm sure that they've got I'm sure that the masculine has got a very strong compulsion and they don't know why. And to get alignment, get in alignment. Yeah, I think we can very easily get in and out of it. And yeah, as I said, for me, it was like abandonment issues. It was jealousy issues, and I don't know though. With my jealousy issues, I'm not a jealous kind of a person. But and the only time it's ever come up for me, this jealous feeling, is when there's been reason for it. So, you know what else I like too, Sharon, is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Pretty similar kind of storyline. She has a mind erased, right? But she still ends up attracted to the same one. Mm. Is it Persephone then? Reaching out to each other with vibration kind of thing. Come to the light side from the dark side. Pomegranate. What's pomegranate? Back. It disconnected again. The Wi-Fi disconnected again. Sorry about that. I love it. Yeah, watch it, Sharon. Oh wow, I love it. It's one of my favorite movies ever. The animal. Focused. Focused. Not taking the eye off the prize. Like I said, once you've experienced that, you can't, right? That's what it is. We've experienced it, they've experienced it. If you've come together with your if you've come together with your twin flame, you're in alignment, they were in alignment, and you've experienced this. You've experienced what love really is. And it's easy and it's different. And then there's a strong pull like this. Oops. Like this bridge. There's a strong pull. That energy reaches out. It's that bridge. It's the bridge between you. It's a strong pull. There's no getting away from it. You can't. Like, I know that now. I can't. It's game over for me. It's him or someone better. It's that. That. If it doesn't come with someone else, then it's nothing at all for me. If it doesn't come with him or someone else, it's nothing at all. I've experienced that, and I don't want anything else now. I don't want the yearning, the karmic stuff. It's nothing. It's not. It's not. It's not love. Once you've experienced the real deal, you can't go back. So the animal, eye on the prize, eye on the target. There's just no. It's just like an energetic target. Your eye on your prey kind of thing. No getting away from it anymore. There's not an option. Oh. Hades took her to the underworld. Her mother, Demeter, killed all the plants until she got her daughter back. Hades agreed to let her come back for half the year in spring. So there's no getting away from it. Both are smitten. But there's an energetic pull. There's an energetic target now. No getting away from it. I need to stop because I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm not getting anything more from those cards. So that's it. That's what we've got. Wow. Oh, that message. That was a really important message about that pure love. This one, most important message. I hadn't got that before, that that's what it's about. And I think we've all kind of been addicted to karmic love. I told you this card was staring at me. And it was for a reason. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go. We've all been addicted to that karmic love. And it's not real. It's not true love. So it's all about alignment. It is. It's all about alignment. And it will happen. And all we can do is stay in alignment, and then it will happen. Not back down. There we go. Thanks everyone for coming along. Always good to see you guys. Have an amazing day. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe. See what today has in store. For me, personally. I feel better now though.